You know what time it is. It is what it is. Your boy Musa back at it again though. Today's video reaction is part 3 of Colleen Ballinger. Y'all know the allegations she's been facing about child sexual grooming, assault, free labor, so on and so forth. You feel me? If you guys haven't seen my video reaction on there, I'm gonna leave a link below. Go check it out. AKA Colleen Ballinger, known as Mean Insane. I mean, bro, it's crazy. This story is so crazy, man. It even got me following it. You get what I'm saying? But her friend, her best friend, called Trisha Paytas, right? AKA, I mean, I don't know. I don't really know much about her, but one thing I know for a fact though, she and Colleen Ballinger started a YouTube channel together, a podcast pretty much, and it was talking about body positivity, self-love, and all that stuff, and also about sexual topics and so on and so forth. You get what I'm saying? And I'm kind of a little bit surprised because doesn't Colleen Ballinger's show does it's about children's show, but why you start YouTube with somebody who just talk about sexual and all that type of topic? To me, it's kind of a little weird. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking of like, she does kids shows, she'll probably collab with Ammo or something like that. I didn't expect her to go collab with somebody who most of her topic is about sexual type of relations. So I don't know. But this tea right here is basically Colleen Ballinger did some dirty work, man. She ain't a good friend. I'm gonna keep it 100. She ain't a good friend. You know what I'm saying? Basically, Trisha Paytas started my OnlyFans, right? And I don't know what goes on there. I've never been on my OnlyFans before, so I don't know. But what I heard was it's a lot of juicy stuff going on. And Colleen Ballinger created an account, a fake account, went on there, took some pictures, so on and so forth.
Yeah, I think you are beautiful, obviously, and I think I never once have I ever looked at you and thought anything negative about your body.
I always think I look good.
So this receipt shows the conversation between Adam and Johnny, confirming that they both received news of Trisha that Colleen sent to them. And guys, if this was my friend, I would be tripping, because this clearly showed Colleen is all cap, for real. Because this was my friend and she was doing this, I don't know what would happen. Because clearly we would have some real issues, bro. Because I can't believe somebody would do something like this. And it's just ridiculous. To be honest with you, it's so ridiculous of Colleen. And basically went and talked trash behind her friend, basically her best friend, Trisha Paytas' back. And shaming her body. You get what I'm saying? And now those receipts got out. So now Trisha here is responding. And we're gonna check it out, man. Hopefully it's some juicy information we get in here, man. More allegation we get in here about Colleen Ballinger. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video reaction, take a few seconds, subscribe, comment, like, and share, and click the notification bell, and join the family. Always welcome, show love, show support. Let's get it.
This is a video that I really did not want to make, and I feel like the past few years I've really taken a step back from having to comment on everything, having to respond to everything said about me on the internet, because at the end of the day it just gets really exhausting. And then of course being in other,
you know, this is why I say it get really exhausting, because if you chose a wrong friend, because when you choose a friend like Colleen Ballinger, right, and you're gonna spend majority of your friendship always backing her up and always like trying to clean up after her. That's what happens. So guys, be careful who you surround yourself with, and be careful who you call as a friend, because you might have her best interest, but that individual don't have your best interest, and that's how it is though.
People's business, even if I have strong opinions about it. I really decided years ago that it wasn't good for my mental health. I have a mental illness, I have a personality disorder, which is hard to regulate my emotions. I get triggered very easily. So I've learned to deal with triggers the past few years, and I feel like I've done a very good job managing and regulating emotional stability.
You know, this is why I say, she says she gets triggered very easily. There's somebody I would never get in a debate with, because if we do, she's always gonna be triggered. I'm just saying, bro.
And on top, aside from all that, just, you know, being known as the person who's just always in drama and can't keep friendships, it's not a good look. I've worked really hard the past couple of years to kind of just stay in my own lane and not engage in anything online, which is commonly referred to as drama. But I feel like this is beyond drama. I'm putting my own hurt feelings aside, and my feelings are very hurt. I've had like a sick to my stomach feeling for a while now, and today especially. Me and Colleen started a podcast this year, 3 episodes. We were always friendly before. I think it shocked a lot of people because, like, oh, I didn't know they were close friends like that. And the thing is we weren't close friends. We were friends. I considered us to be.
Oh, it's kind of crazy. She said it wasn't close friends. Honestly, I thought they were best friends. Like I said, I don't know much about Trisha Paytas, but that's crazy, man. She said she was surprised they were friends. I'm even surprised, like, Colleen Ballinger wasn't working with Emma, because you make kids shows. Your show is about kids. Why not Emma? Why not Barney? You know what I'm saying? Why not what's the other show called, something the Big Red Dog? You feel me? Why wasn't you working on those type of, you know, working with those, collabing with those type of people, bro? You get what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm confused, guys.
Friendly. When I had my daughter, she reached out, and I thought, oh, it's great to have mom friends and, you know, friends, you know, who have kids.
But one thing I'm gonna say is I'm glad she didn't work with none of them, because now Elma and Barney would really have to make a video and trying to defend themselves too. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. This is totally a mess here, right?
So I thought this podcast would be great because we always got along really great when we would see each other. We've been doing videos together on and off, like maybe once a year since 2018. And so I just thought, well, this is a good podcast to get to know each other. It's a good, you know, little thing for me to do because I haven't really done anything for a couple of years, and I really enjoy being creative and producing stuff. And it was kind of fun to do costumes and stuff. I wasn't aware of these most recent things that are coming out. Everyone knows I have a very, very, very firm stance on.
Okay, at this point, I'm waiting for it to spill the tea, man. For real, you get it. We get what you're saying. Please speed up the process. We here for the tea, man. For real, man. I keep it 100, man. I'm not a drama person, but I just love to be entertained. To be honest with you, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a sick person, but it is what it is, man. Drama is fun when you're not in it.
Talking to anyone underage, platonic or not, I've always been very, very firm with this, that I think it's inappropriate. I've been known to talk about many occasions where someone is just 17 years old and I don't feel comfortable with them, you know, being around them, hanging out with them. I remember one time there was a very popular YouTuber who was 17, and another YouTuber I was friends with wanted to bring her to my apartment. I said, absolutely not. I'm like, she has to just stay in the car. Like, I have a lot of trauma when it comes to my relationships I had when I was underage, and not always sexual. A lot of my trauma comes from school, authorities at school, teachers at school that I trusted. And sorry, this is like hard for me to make.
But I get what she's saying, but I hope you guys see what she's doing. She's trying to distance herself completely, right? And I understand what she's saying to defend herself, and I think she should just get on with the story and say what she need to say. But this whole point of You know, I don't talk to 16-year-old and I'm trying about all that. I get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I would have said is, Colleen was your friend, right? And as a friend, I'm pretty sure she was like talking about the things that she's doing. You know what I'm saying? Because she talks a lot. You know what I'm saying? And people who talks a lot at times end up talking so much that they don't think what they're saying. I'm definitely sure at some point she probably said what she was doing or what was going on. You feel me? That I feel like you should have advised her and told her, yo, you should probably chill out. I don't know. Maybe you did. Who knows? I wasn't there. I don't know much about the situation. But I get what she's doing. Trying to distance herself from this whole situation. I get it. But I don't think it's needed. I just think just get straight to the story, you know?
I'm really trying to, and I don't. It's a very hard, but like boundary. Like it's one that I don't let up on with anybody. I think it's weird. I've talked about it multiple times. I think it's weird. So when all this came out, I was shocked. The group chats and stuff. I was kind of shocked, and it's such a difficult thing because Colleen is someone that I quickly literally in the past month that we did this podcast, like I really like cared about and really like related to. I thought, well, she told me she'd get canceled here and there, and she kind of understood when people would come for her for working with me, because I've done stuff in my past that's not cool by today's standards, and I think everyone can take accountability and grow. Like I really do think people can like change their ways and stuff like that, if you can acknowledge it. Her video came out and I was just shocked, to say the least, that she didn't at least acknowledge the stuff that her own fans were saying, how they felt, to kind of brush it over in the way she did. And
You know what it is? I don't think she didn't acknowledge it, right? I think Colleen knew what was coming, right? It's like if somebody has been caught in a lie, right? And you caught red-handed. How do you defend that? Sometimes there's no way defending it, right? And if you don't defend, you're guilty. And if you try to defend, how do you go about it to defend it? You're still going to be looking guilty because the receipts are right there. You can't say, no, you didn't do it. That's why Colleen Ballinger went with
a toxic gossip train. The locomotive's fueled with hateful accusations. The toxic gossip train. Steamroll over someone's reputation. Toxic gossip train. Hop on board.
Yo, my God. That's why she went with that, man. That's why she went with that. She had to. But in my case, it actually was bad luck. It came out wrong the way she did it. You feel me? She admitted to the truth. Based on what I saw, it was her admitting to the truth, talking about it in my past. You know what I'm saying? She should have never said nothing and just stayed quiet. You feel me? She should have came out just like Trisha here and be very sympathy and humble herself and admit that it's true. I did wrong. I was immature and just go with that. And I think the blow would have been a little bit easy on her and her career at this point. But she came out very, what do you gonna call it? I'm looking for that word. Kind of like a jerk in some way. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Ultimately became like memes, and now it becomes somewhat lighthearted, even though it's not a lighthearted issue. I was shocked, and she sent me the link to her video, her apology video, and I didn't respond back to it because I was shocked. Weeks prior to the apology video, we were staying in touch because, again, I know what it feels like to have the whole internet come down on you, even if the whole internet is right. Like, I'm someone, again, who struggles with mental health issues, mental illness, and I know what that can feel like, and I know I don't want anyone, guilty or not, to ever feel like they don't have someone to talk to, that there's not a way out of a situation, that there's not a way to make a situation right.
I get what she's saying. There's always a way to make the situation right, in which is admitting to the truth and holding yourself accountable. There is no back way door. There is no down way door. Nothing. Just admit to the truth. She could have just done that, but just admitting to the truth and being humble about it. You know what I'm saying? She didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? She tried to lay there and play dead, which is that didn't work. Came out trying to be comfortable, confidence, and talking about all aboard of drama train, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, man. I think like this whole situation she handles all wrong, and I get what she's saying, but I think she should have advised that to Colleen. You feel me? When she was going through all that. Not now you're saying what she's supposed to be doing. She should have been doing that.
So I kind of stayed in touch with her, but when I got involved with this, I got dragged into it rather. It was a few weeks ago, and two boys, both, one I believe was 20 at the time, and one who was 14 at the time. Both the 14-year-old's alleged, because I didn't speak on this because I didn't see anything. And I'm not to say that I don't believe this person. It's just a very, very, very serious allegation. It's very illegal. So I was kind of waiting to see what would kind of come out of anything before I had to make this video and this statement. Literally my accountant, I don't know why, she got a text from like a Huffington Post reporter asking for a statement about all this, and I'm like, you know what, let me just put this out. And I hate putting any energy into.
Wow, that's crazy. Is that firework? But yeah, I know Happy July 4th, guys. But this is crazy. I mean, I don't know why she feel like she need to explain all this and try to defend her and defend herself or make excuse for her. I don't think that's needed. I just think, like I said, I mean, she might as well just go with a juicy story, man. Stop beating around the bush.
To this, but it's very, very serious. It's very serious. And it's a topic I don't take lightly, and I can't take lightly, as I am a full-time sex worker. I don't think that's a secret. It's not as average.
Wait. She's what? Full-time sex worker? You see, that I didn't know. I mean, okay. I knew she had my OnlyFans, right? When you guys sent me this, I knew she had my OnlyFans and had to do with something sexual, but I didn't think she's like a full-time sex worker. You know what I'm saying?
Advertised as it once was, but we already have a lot of stigma, misconceptions, allegations against us as sex workers, and so I need to nip this in the bud, that I do not condone at all unsolicited nudes, sending unsolicited nudes to anyone, of anybody, sex worker or not. I think using someone's nudes as a way to hurt them, make fun of them, make light of them, be mean is the lowest form of human, the lowest form of intelligence. I think that's so inhumane. I think that's so disgusting for anyone.
I don't think that's just only disgusting. I just think that's very cowardly. You get what I'm saying? Because I feel like if you have an issue with somebody, right, the best thing is to approach that individual and talk it out. You know what I'm saying? What your issue is, and try to figure out whether you can amend it or move on. If you guys can't move on, you distance yourself and not deal with the person, right? But for you to use a person vulnerable situation against them like that, I think that's pretty sick and twisted. And the worst part is Colleen did this, and that shows you what kind of person she is. Like, to be honest, I don't know, man. It's crazy.
Last night, the text messages were shown, and it's very clearly from Colleen to a fan. Has over 500,000 views on Twitter that I'm not embarrassed by. I'm embarrassed for her. I try to take myself out of these equations when I'm feeling triggered, and if I were to look at it as it happening to someone else, I wouldn't be humiliated for the person in the photos. I'd be humiliated for the person who sent them. Although it can be humiliating for them.
Oh, crazy. Hold on. I thought it was Colleen who posted it, but she basically sent it to a fan, tried to humiliate her, and then the fan ended up posting the pics. That's kind of sick, though.
The person in the photos as well. And it somewhat is embarrassing. I get made fun of all the time for my body, my nudes, even under this person's posts. While I'm thankful he posted them so I could see that this is real, it's hearing all that horrible stuff underneath the photo.
But you know what it is? I think the way she said it was wrong. You should be thankful for the person posting it because that individual saved you from a horrible friend. That's what the person did, because you honestly would have keep defending somebody who's guilty of her crimes, allegedly guilty of her crimes. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know at this point what to believe, but guilty of her crimes, right? Why that individual was doing this behind your back? That's kind of pretty sick, man. That's no friend.
Like, about my body just being messed up or disgusting, and it's a lot. Yes, I'm a sex worker, and yes, I chose this job, and yes, I make money doing it. But it never feels good to have someone just like make fun of your naked body. It's just a really vulnerable thing, and
one thing is, I do not condone anybody shaming anybody of their body or their appearance in any shape or form. I think you should just love your body and express who you are, right? And be confident on that too. You do not need nobody approval to show how beautiful your body is or how beautiful you are. Only you could do. If anybody were to shame you of your beauty or your body, you should never feel offended, because their words is nothing to you. Because the moment you acknowledge their words, then you acknowledge the reality of what they're saying about you.
It is a little embarrassing, if I'm being honest, but I'm more embarrassed for her that this is the kind of person she is. Like, I'm so embarrassed. Sending these to fans unsolicited, the context of which she was sending these, I don't get the purpose. I don't know if there was an inside joke I'm missing on this. The fan said, "Hey, congratulations on becoming parents." Which a month later, she just responds with a...
I'm kind of pretty surprised she didn't know what kind of friend she was with. Because if you friends with somebody, you're supposed to know who that individual is. And if that individual is doing something they shouldn't be doing to other people, I'm 100% sure they're going to do the same thing to you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think it is. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video reaction, took a few seconds, subscribe, comment, like, and share, and click the notification bell, and join the family. All's welcome. Show you love, show you support, yo. Guys, comment below. Let me know what you guys think about this whole situation. You feel me? This whole drama, man. How you think this whole situation is going to end, for real? I want to know, you know.
A nude of me and says, "You look so pretty in this." And these weren't a long time ago. This is someone well into their 30s, just gave birth sending nudes. And a month prior, I was in her house meeting her child and doing a mukbang, meeting her newborn and doing a mukbang with her. In these texts, there's also friends of hers. They showed the viewing party.
I get that she's surprised by what Colleen did, but I think the real thing that she need to do is, what did she do to get her pissed at her? You feel me? For her to go to the extent and do this to embarrass her. Like, that's what she need to figure out. Like, what did I do to you? You know what I'm saying? For you to be mad at me, to go to above and beyond, go get new pictures of me and just send it out to random people. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what she need to figure out.
That were talked about to make fun of me. They did viewing parties of my adult content to make fun of me. And there's a friend of hers who I actually met as well back in 2018 with his face posing next to explicit images of me. And there was a video of it, and it's a lot. It's a lot. And it wasn't just one occasion, there was multiple times that she sent just different photos and different positions of me. I did ask her about these a couple weeks ago before there was the proof, so to speak, right? And she assured me that she had never sent photos of me, that this one fan who was underage at the time would send photos to her. She's like, no, he was a fan. He sent photos to me and he was obsessed with you. And he would just send me it. And once in a while, I'd like respond to him and be like, hey, okay.
Wow. 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 More lies over lies over lies over lies over lies, bro. This is crazy. This is ridiculous, bro.
That's what she told me a couple weeks ago. There's a clip of her saying she saw a whale squirt, and she wasn't talking about Trisha Paytas. I sent her that as well, and she said everything's taken out of context, like these are lies. And being as I was like her friend and I knew her as a person, I was trusting her, I guess. Because, I mean, overall, who do you trust like this?
But you know one thing I'm going to say is, too, is I think this came at a better time for her to really distance herself from Colleen in general, just like completely, because I feel like what's to come next is not really going to be pretty. And I think anybody who's around her probably might be caught in that whole internet blast fire, crossfire. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to be around her at this point, man. I think like this is the best time to take vacation, to plan your vacation, your friendship vacation, and just go out of the country for a while, man. Cause I don't know. I don't think if you're Colleen's friend, this is the best time for you to be around her or anything, because it just will not look good to you. You feel me? And it's sad to say she had, I don't know, Trisha entirely. I don't know what kind of character she is and what kind of person she is. But it looked like she was ready to stand by her and kind of back her up and just go with her words. You know what I'm saying? But for Colleen to turn around and kind of do her this dirty, that kind of sucks, because at this point, from here going, she's just going to keep losing people. Nobody's going to really want to stick around or try to defend her if this is how her behavior is. You feel me? Because it won't really stop any of her close friends from like being like, you know, betraying her or dissing themselves, because like you're already doing to your other friends. So they're also going to assume you're going to do the same thing to them. So it's like, you feel me? There's no loyalty. There's no trust.
Person you know in real life, or people you don't know anything about. I guess that's why there's that whole innocent until proven guilty thing. So there was two options there for her to say like, yeah, that was a while ago. I was a hater. I mean, I'm the first to say like, I've definitely have been a hater in the past. I've been miserable in my own life. I've been going through shit in my own life in the past, and I was miserable and I've hated on people for sure. Not people that I would go and like be at their house and like do a whole podcast with, but sure, I can understand people, you know, gossiping or making fun of people. I don't understand the making fun of bodies. That's weird. It's weird. I don't get those texts at all. Like I look at those and I'm like so confused. Like, okay, I'm the joke. My naked body's the joke, I guess. Okay. I don't know. It's very odd. But I kind of gave her outs because I was like, hey, like, you know, you've talked crap about me. That's fine. We weren't that close back then, I guess. Like, you know, whatever. And she vehemently denied, no, I never sent pictures of you. Like the underage fan would send me pictures.
I want to know is when she was body shaming Trisha, what was she supposed to get out of it? Because I don't get it. Was it supposed to like harm her career or anything, or just like just for her to get laugh at it? Because I kind of want to understand. I don't get why she went to that extent though, like to do all that. You feel me?
Of you, not specifying if they were nude or not. The text came out last night, and my heart started racing. It was I was triggered. I haven't been triggered in a while, and I was triggered. My heart was racing. My stomach, I was sick to my stomach, and I don't know. I guess seeing stuff like that, that's probably the worst I've seen from someone that I've like considered a friend. Like it's pretty barbaric. It's pretty misogynistic.
I get all of that, but my red flag would have. I'm still kind of confused on this, but this would have been a red flag to me. The moment she started a cake show and then wanted to do a podcast with me, that she knows all my content that I do is about sexual topic, and then she's okay with that and want to do that want to do that with me, and don't want to collab with, instead of going to collab with Elmo, Barney, you feel me, and Rapunzel and all of them. You feel me? Why she didn't go collab with him? Why would you collab with me and talk about sex all day? That would have been a red flag, because that don't make sense. We don't match. You know what I'm saying? That's the red flag right there, bro. That would be like, you not my friend, because something's wrong with this picture.
And it is downright cruel. It's a low level of a person to say that stuff. And again, this isn't years ago. This is, you know, someone well into their 30s. It's not a child. It's not a kid. As of now, as of recording this, the text came out, and the minor fan, who is now an adult, has said that those same pictures were sent to him. This is all alleged, as I haven't seen anything, so I don't want to. I just want to put this out ahead of anything. I know there's every day something coming out, and seeing that text from the Huffington Post, I'm like, okay, let me just get ahead of this. I am so sorry to that person if this is true. I'm so sorry. I know firsthand how traumatizing that can be. I had nothing to do with this. I do not condone it. I think it's the most disgusting thing, and above all else, illegal.
Damn. I mean, at this point, because if Colleen sent this like, you know, a couple years ago, while this individual was a minor, I think that's crazy. That's crazy. What you guys think about it, man? Because do you guys think with all this receipt, could this lead to a lawsuit? Could this lead to some type of criminal case or what? Because it's a lot of allegation coming out now. I don't know, man. I don't know.
And to the person she sent, who was, I think, 20 at the time, maybe 21. Um, I still think it's disgusting. A grown woman in their 30s doing this to someone who is in their house, been around their family. Like, you have some issues. It's a sickness. And I don't think this is jumping on a hate bandwagon. This is like, hey, maybe she doesn't get it. What she did was wrong. You know what I mean? Maybe it's like, okay, we need to keep talking about this because
And first of all, I don't even think she believed what she did was wrong. That's it. That's the issue. You feel me? I think she's in this delusion where like it happened in my past and it don't count. Type of mindset she got. You know what I'm saying? And all of you are attacking me because y'all hating on my success. I think that's how she sees it as. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't know what needs to happen for it to really get it. Like she was definitely out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? The way she's been handling everything is all wrong. I don't know, but I get where she's coming from. You know.
this is really wrong. This is really gross. And it's also unsolicited nudes. They weren't, no one was asking for this. I don't know the inside joke. She said they're taken out of context. I don't know what the viewing parties or your friend posing next to them are like. I just had to make this video to say I don't stand behind Colleen whatsoever. Her video was not an apology. And it took away from the severity of her actions of talking to minors, bringing minors on stage at her show.
First of all, you know this where sometimes I gotta have to like, you know, be a little critical here. I hear what she's saying now. You know what I'm saying? I get it. And like she said, I don't condone minors on her show, yada yada yada. Right? I don't know how long Trisha and Colleen's friendship was, but if it was 2 years, 3 years, and so on and so forth. At that time, Colleen has been doing that show multiple times. If they were really friends, couldn't she have told him, "Yo, chill with that whole child thing you do on that stage? I don't think that's cool." She should have said something about it. You know what I'm saying? I get that she, you know, that's why I said, man, if you and somebody, if you and a certain individual are friends, you should always be honest with them. You know what I'm saying? You should not sit there and lie or say what they want to hear, say they'll feel better about themselves. Being a friend is you being honest 100% with your friend. You know what I'm saying? So if they doing something wrong, you call them out. I don't think she ever said anything to call her out on. You know what I'm saying? Or to correct her when she was wrong, when Colin was wrong. I think their friendship was just walking smoke. It was carrying no weight. That's why Colleen did what she did because she never considered her as a friend, Trisha as a friend, and I don't think Trisha considered her as a friend to actually advise her of her wrongdoing, whether it was on her show or whether it's just on personal situation. I don't think she ever called him out. You feel me? I think if they kept it 100 with each other, none of this situation would have happened. They were both just in for the money and in for the good time. And that's what it is. And it all came down to this, bro. Sinking ship.
these people are speaking up and they're uncomfortable for a reason. Acknowledge it, change it, do better. But being told she never sent these photos and these actually do it.
Quick question. One thing I also want to know: if Colleen didn't do what she did and send that pictures, right? Would she would have made this video and call her out, or would she would have stood next to Colleen and defended her throughout the whole thing? I mean, I don't know. I think that's something we need to think about. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. She ain't said nothing throughout this whole allegation going on until she was cutting the line fire. And now she's coming out saying, I don't condone. But it's kind of crazy, man. But anyway, this situation opened my eyes to many things at this moment about this whole situation, man. So, yeah, let's hope, let's see what else, how this end the next couple weeks, or what else come out, you know?
Exist, these text messages, I feel like super disrespected, and at least be honest about it to like show some accountability, to show like, yeah, that was stupid, that was immature, whatever. But I don't stand by her. I'm embarrassed to be associated with her. I'm embarrassed for the fans that she messaged those to. That's should never have happened. And again, this really hurts sex workers as a whole. This is out there, and it looks like we're some deviants because this is used in this way. It's disgusting. Yes, I'm a sex worker, but a lot of those images and videos were behind a paywall. One that requires someone to be 18 and over. And that's it. That is my statement on it, and I'm not going to speak on this again. I will never speak on Colleen again. She just does not exist to me anymore. And this is not me canceling her. She'll always be around. I'm sure she'll be fine. Just publicly disavowing any association I have with her.
First of all, girl, please. That's you canceling her. When you saying I'm just me publicly disassociating myself, that means you cancel her. You don't want nothing to do with her. You letting us know you're not no longer part of her circle. You feel me? She ain't on your friends list. She better not call your phone. She better not even call you and come spill another tea or anything. You know what I'm saying? That's what you trying to state. You feel me? So I understand you say this now you cancel her, but you literally are a cancer. You know what I'm saying? Because this whole video has been about you disassociating yourself, letting us, the viewer, know I'm not riding with her and I'm not her ride or die. You know what I'm saying? We get it, which is fine. You know what I'm saying? Because at this point, this is a sinking ship. Anybody on board Colleen's ship is gonna drown. I'ma just keep 100. You're gonna go down with the ship. You feel me? You can't save it. It's done. Finito. Hasta la vista. It's over. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I got from this video. Disassociating, letting know I'm not riding with her. You know what I'm saying? And letting us know all the tea that's coming out, you were never part of it. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, defending yourself. So which is you You privileged to do that. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I'm gonna say, word of advice I'm gonna leave to you guys: be careful who you associate yourself with, and be careful who you consider as friends, because not everybody is your friend, bro. Because if this happened to Trisha, this could happen to you. So you gotta be careful who you choose as if your friend. You know what I'm saying? Who you choose to put your trust in. But anyway, if you guys enjoying this video reaction, take a few seconds, subscribe, comment, like, and share, and click the notification bell, and join the family. Always welcome. Sure, love, sure support. Guys, like I said, I'm gonna keep following up to this story. It's very entertaining, you know what I'm saying? And this is something new. So if you guys have any other story I want to check out, or any other tea that's out there, comment below and drop it, and your body get to you, man. Musa,